Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Tuesday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, our New London by Night Vampire the Requiem 2nd edition Chronicle, and let us unmute the masses and get back into things, as we've been away for a week and we are raring to go.
State to do that. It's only got 4. Oh.
Unmuted. Hi.
Heck.
I told you it was quick. I did say.
What is this?
It wouldn't be Tato if this
I
didn't
know.
happen every time.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst.
Tato and Sammy.
Usually. Yep.
Mm.
At least when it's Sammy, you can hear me go, "Shut the fuck up!" in the background.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because she will literally be like, blah, 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 blah. But yeah. We're back. Apologies. We had a week of issues. We'll say mostly sickness related last week, and we are down a player this evening. Sadly, Grumpy Lime will not be joining us. I see that. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop looking at that.
Tato has entered her VTuber era.
New toy, and it's super cool. Okay.
I mean, I can also go.
And adorable.
I love this thing so much. It's cool. Carry on.
Yeah, Lime isn't here this week. He has chosen to emigrate to the States. So essentially, yeah, he's doing something apparently more important than being here to play some Vampire tonight. But yeah, priorities, yes.
Let it happen.
So let's jump straight back into some admin stuff. First of all, Edith gets the group session beat from last session. And Edith gets the community session beat from last session.
Oh shit!
So I need to want to beat the fuck out of Lime more often then.
Double dipping. I believe the community one was because of the amount of sass that Edith was given last session. But I think for the rest of it, for the group, I'd probably beaten the shit out of Lime.
I specifically remember it was because of the sucker punch. It made me giggle.
So, with that being done, did we achieve any aspirations last session?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to start painting.
You did. Yep.
To do that. I also wanted a location of Valkyrie, which I haven't got, but I would say that now that we know what the fuck's going on with the Amazon and everything, that I am I was looking for a very solid lead, and it's like, okay, I don't even know if we're on this mission anymore, because this is way above our pay grade. So
you're getting paid?
Yes, that's where I keep putting my points, resources. So I'm getting paid pretty well, apparently.
Oh, you bitch.
Yeah, you definitely are still on mission. I mean, there is like a bigger problem to solve, which is the heads thing, but we'll put the heads thing. You were advised to put the head things to one side, but you know.
As far as I know, I guess we don't know if they actually are at that place, though.
From what happened last session, which we'll cover in the recap, yes, you are aware that that is a location that at least the van has been seen at, and also where they have been undertaking certain activities to do with the drugs. So.
Okay. Well, damn, now I gotta find 2 more. All right.
So yeah, if you tick those, yeah, I'd say you tick those. So one beat each. Any more for any? I believe Lime got a few ticked. Like he wanted to teach something and he wanted to find out a secret again. I think was his one. So we'll handle that back. Also, you will get one for being here. So you'll get a beat for being at the table.
Question.
Yes.
One of my short beats, because I found out yesterday that I should add 2. One of them was to advanced blood magic knowledge. I don't know if the pills, researching the pills, counts as blood magic. It's definitely a form of alchemy, but
I mean, it's certainly developing more of an understanding of how the blood works. I wouldn't say it's magic per se, but you know, fuck it, I'll let you take a beat for that.
Are you sure?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just check the box.
Take the take that point.
Before he changes his mind.
I'm a weirdo, so I want to
No
be sure.
takesies, backsies.
With that being said, does everyone remember what they can spend their points on, or their dots on? Their dots on. I have to get back into the fucking terminology shit. Their experience points on. 5 beats make 1 XP, and you can use that to buy stuff. Absolutely.
Yes.
How much is what? Like, if I were to pick up resources, 2.
It's 2.
Resources are merit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah,
1
if you wanna-
experience per dot in a merit.
Is it? Okay.
And how much for a
His skill is 2.
Yes.
discipline?
Disciplines are considered merits, I believe.
Clan discipline.
No, that's the magic, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
so
would be clan discipline.
clan discipline is 3 experience per dot.
Okay,
Let
I
me
gotta
just pen this.
I
There
don't
you go.
know shit.
A dot of humanity is 2 experience per dot, and to increase your blood potency by 1 is 5 XP per dot. And if you
Let's
recall,
go.
your blood potency is essentially how strong you are.
I'm looking to increase my dominate skill or my Thavian sorcery.
I'm saving it. I got 2 right now. 2 and 2.
Cool. Okay. With that being done, let's second bring back my note. Apparently,
You were just batting 1,000, huh?
listen, I've had a very long day today dealing with other people's shit, so like,
Understandable.
yeah,
I feel that.
It's just been one of those days. I won't go into detail, because I was not supposed to, but goddamn, some people,
Nah, I get it.
some fucking
Customer service is
people,
balls.
not even customers,
Employees can
Ooh,
also be
oh
balls.
God.
colleagues just not doing what they're supposed to. So
Oh, I just remembered I have something and it's not good.
you do. Oh, yeah, you have
The
knowledge.
wallet.
Yeah.
The wallet.
Yes.
I thought you touched the wallet.
Oh, no, I gave away one
You-
wallet, and someone
you,
asked, do I have
found
any
another
other
wallet.
wallets? And I found another wallet that I had pilfered at some point.
Yeah, you
Gotta
did.
catch 'em all.
This probably wasn't one you want to catch, but yeah.
You know, I'd like to release this one,
I free the wallet.
but it's a starter. It's
No.
story locked.
Yep.
It's like Corridon and Maridon and Starlet and Violet, the new ones. It's like it's story locked. I can't get rid of it.
Sorry, you're stuck with the wallet and the ID.
I mean, even if you
I mean,
got
I
rid
can't
of it,
get rid
there'd
of
be a
it,
trail.
but my fingerprints are all over it.
Yup.
So, last session, you guys started off settling into your new haven. You discussed plans to essentially, the start of it was like, cool, we got a cellar full of wine. What can we do with this? I know, let's see if we can switch it for like vampire-related wine as opposed to human-related wine. You also had a little discussion about who was going to sleep where based on the layout of the house, and what steps you were going to then take next in terms of, do you directly pursue Francis Ford, who was an individual you know was abducted, at least. You don't know if they're still alive, air quotes, or not. Or to visit the Crimson Lounge in Lancea's territory. You decided to deal with the alcohol side of things first, visiting Lilybelle at the Blood Bar, which is his warehouse in the south of the city. So you got the wine traded, and you also inquired a bit about the Valkyrie, which is the code name for this government Black Ops agency group that you think is the ones targeting vamps and fucking with people. Is it? Lilybelle confirmed that there had been sightings of an unmarked van in the vicinity of Acom Pharmtech, which is situated across the river in Order Dracul territory. Kore also found out that Fletcher had been seen in the slums, which is where he aptly stated that is somewhere that your people or your types congregate, meaning the Nosferatu. That one.
She was not pleased.
Yeah,
like,
there was.
What the fuck do you mean, my people type?
You people. You decided to visit the Pharmtech company and also utilize a new contact that you found out was in fact a ghoul of Professor Thompson's, an individual named India, who at the party didn't want to be turned, but decided that being a ghoul would be fine. Conveniently, she happened to be a lab tech, and as Acom Pharmtech company is the biggest employer of techs of that nature in the area, she works there. She detailed that she couldn't think of anything particularly suspicious other than there was a new compound for mass-produced medications that they were trying to figure out the binding for, but it wasn't that successful as of yet, but it was definitely being hard pushed by the higher ups. She wasn't able to get you guys in to steal some of it because of the security measures in place. However, she was fully aware of what the chemical compound was, and as the professor, as Father Green has medicines.
It was a mixture of medicine and occult that we were using.
Yeah, so you have some people that are familiar with that type of thing within the coterie. You decided to see if you could recreate it yourselves. You headed back to Haven, your new Haven. There was discussion about potential education opportunities in terms of tutoring from the professor and also being tutored in how to fight. I don't recall this directly, but apparently there was consideration of opening up some kind of how-to or school for vampires. Like, I don't remember that bit, but fair enough.
Yeah, for like souls like Kore that just kind of got yeeted
Souls,
and didn't know
yeah.
how things work.
And Edith and Kore.
You decided to split up to pursue some solo activities. Wolfgang started doing his backgrounds for his painting that he owes. Father Green and Kore worked on analyzing the pill compound, and Edith trains / beats the fuck out of Professor Thompson. And
He had a good time.
yeah, you guys managed to critically fail on your, or you opted to crit fail on your chemical compound production tests, which resulted in Kore deciding to lab test one of these pills, which subsequently knocked her out, did some lethal damage, and left her unconscious for several hours. That's pretty much where things were left.
With Father
session.
Green standing there with a camera going, all right,
Yes.
well.
Might
And
as
yeah,
well for science.
you did document and record everything that was going on as best as you can, because obviously vamps or kindred show up a little bit funny on like recording equipment, cameras, and such.
But it's easy enough to kind of get a gist of what was going on, I think.
I take that as more kind of like it's the facial stuff that you don't get to see, but you will definitely get to see like the bodily reactions and like that. And obviously,
I had a seizure and went to sleep.
The night pills. Yeah, it was deduced as well that these pills essentially were ingested and designed that you basically take these before you think a vamp's going to take a bite, and that's how it gets into your system.
NyQuil from hell.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason it hurt Kore so much was because they decided to ingest it directly as opposed to from a victim's bloodstream.
Decided, blacked out on common sense.
There was also concerns about military applications or adding this to ammunition and stuff like that, but the problem they're having with the compound, which you also found out about, was that it has very, very short shelf life once activated.
I think of that as a feature, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bug, definitely a feature.
That's a benefit. It just works.
So, with the recap done, with the admin done, we should figure out what people are doing. Obviously, as Lime's not here, we're going to assume that Professor Thompson is somewhat licking his wounds, although, mechanically speaking, the damage will be pretty swift to repair itself, it being all superficial anyway, and you guys don't really worry too much about dashing damage anyway. But yeah, we'll assume he is tagging along, usually with whatever
the damaged pride.
Yeah, whatever you guys are doing, and offering helpful insights where needed through their roles. So, that being said, I think it makes sense to start with Kore and Father Green. As I believe Kore had regained consciousness, but was somewhat
woozy.
Somewhat incredibly woozy.
To my knowledge, as stated originally, make sure she's okay and that there's not going to be any truly lasting effects.
Yeah, we established that lethal damage takes a bit of effort to fix for you guys in the last session.
Yeah, we have to actually use Vitae to heal.
Correct, yeah. So, yeah, they're going to be feeling a little bit, oh my god, excuse me.
How dare you?
Thirsty, I would say, maybe. Like, needing to partake.
Is she peckish or about to rip somebody's throat out?
I would say peckish, not feeling particularly, like, aggressive, per se. Like, she's probably suffering from the worst hangover you could imagine, amplified by the fact that her senses are kind of also amplified. So, yeah, you are feeling that in the worst possible way.
I got the gift for this.
Just like becoming a vampire all over again, except a little worse.
Like waking up all over again.
Yeah.
If you are in a bad way, I can provide refreshment. But if not, I'd much rather keep the emergency supplies emergency supplies.
There we go. That gift right there.
But you're already dead.
And I'm re-dying.
I'm re-dying.
Yeah, it's like every fiber of your being is on fire.
She does too. She looks up, just goes, everything hurts and I'm dying again.
I get that. I understand that. But are you going to die on me? Or like, I can feed you in the event that things are really bad, but I would much rather have emergency supplies remain emergency supplies.
No, not big death. Just, ow.
A million tiny deaths.
I'm gonna access herd 1 and get a blood bag.
Okay, yeah.
Pop it with a straw, like a Capri Sun pouch, but we'll only do one as opposed to 2.
Yeah, sure. You can slowly sup on that. It helps, and you'll get a vitae from it.
Yeah. I took 2 points of lethal, so that gets rid of one of them. Yay.
You have to spend
that?
that vitae, right? Once you.
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I'm just, instead of getting it and then spending it, I'm just sending
Just
it straight
wipe
to getting
off
rid of them.
lethal.
Yeah.
Sense. Yeah, things like you recover quick anyway. That's part of your nature as kindred, but yeah, you're still going to be feeling the effects of this for maybe an hour or 2 down the line. But you can move, like, just things are just tender.
Yeah. Everything feels like it's made of iron.
Yeah. Everything's more effort than it usually is, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, you didn't die second time. You just perhaps maybe wish you did at the moment when you woke up. But,
Woke up wishing she did, yeah, for
for
sure.
science, right?
Oh, for stupidity.
You're gonna live.
It's true. No one ever said scientists are completely smart.
Remind me, where
I
were
love
you
the head
conducting
shake,
this? Was
thank
this
you.
at the library?
This was at the library of St. Thomas Aquinas, yes.
Oh boy. I just did this shit in a church.
Well, there's a phlebotomy lab underneath. That's part of the vault.
I made drugs at a church.
Nice.
Okay.
Some part of me gets a giggle out of that. Not even Cora, just Fox.
So, what is the plan with the information? You have an understanding. The
goal-
patient covering.
As I remember, the original goal was to get a physical copy of the information to our dear friend, Wolfgang, because he's our face of the group.
Or he's the face like contact. He's the Dava.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I am more than happy to let somebody who's good at something be good at that something. So he can disseminate the information as needed. I also think the good professor would like to have a copy of the information because he's coming at the same information I am, but a different angle. Oh,
Yeah, I think he'd like some for his records.
yeah. And that's one thing John's very big on as members of my coterie. I don't keep any secrets the group needs. Mind you, we have all kinds of things like the Spear of Longinus in the basement. We'll leave that there. That's a secret.
Yeah, shh.
But we'll see about getting a physical copy rather than something over the wire.
Okay, so you're essentially going to travel back to... Well, has Wolfgang shared where his private haven, like his original haven is with the group? Like, would you be aware of that? Or would you just head back to...
Where'd that studio be, bruh?
Yeah.
And I haven't. They don't. I mean, obviously they know I lived somewhere before, but yeah, they don't know where I lived.
Yeah, okay. I'd imagine it's probably a private studio anyway. Like, I don't know. In
Yeah.
fact, you describe it to me. Like, is it just like a? You see a lot of artists, at least in TV shows and things, they have this like random big open space inside like a warehouse or some industrial place
Sure.
out of the way. You know what I'm like? With a big old fucking sliding door that you have to get into, and it doubles.
No, I'm just gonna paint at the house. Like,
Okay.
I got the river and everything right there, so that's I need the nature muse to assist.
Cool.
I keep the other pad like just in case I need
Sure.
to do my own stuff.
Makes sense.
Cora sends out a mass group text that just says "ow" in all caps with like 14 O's and a barf emoji and just the like eyes turned in, a mouth open emoji.
Does
What's
Edith
reaction?
understand emoji?
She tilts her phone is what she does.
Is this a virus? Like, I've heard about
She's like
those.
looking at it. I'm like, Professor Thompson, carnation's that supposed to be?
He'll explain that kids these days feel the rage.
Kids these days.
Yeah. But I think you guys were still at the house as well, right? Like, hadn't gone anywhere too fancy.
Nah,
For the
we're in a
beatdown.
different area for the beatdown.
Oh man. Okay, so Kore, are you going with Father Green back to the house?
I should probably not be left unsupervised, so
makes sense.
yes.
Here
Okay.
you go. Here's a barf bag just in case.
There are people here I could accidentally hurt. Let's be real.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
and the Red Sister is not due back for another 4 days. So please don't eat my staff.
They smell really nice though.
They do. Just sip on your little juice bag and we'll be good.
Okay.
Sit down. I'll buckle you in with a 12-point harness or something. I don't know.
Jesus. Just straight jacket her ass at this point.
You probably could.
Yeah,
Like,
and we'll be
actually
driven
pretty
all
back.
sorts, right?
She's pretty strong. I don't know.
He's surprisingly stout.
I mean, you heard that Valkyrie has access to special restraints for you.
True. Just
Mm.
just make another pill for her.
Yeah.
Once she's out, we can get her in the
Hey guys, I heard you had some special restraints. Can we borrow them? Yeah.
Yeah. We need it.
Just steal one of the vehicles, pop the low jack, and just keep it.
If we can find a fucking vehicle.
Oh,
You,
that'd be so good.
You have a driver on hand. She will take you. Did she take one of the nice cars down?
We took one of the nice cars here because she had the opportunity. I think it was the Diablo.
It was the Genesis.
The Genesis?
Mm-hmm.
That works.
We kept the expensive car back home just in case.
Yeah,
we
the
messed up.
Phantom stayed back in the garage.
Nah.
I mean,
Actually,
like,
I should put 2 points into driving so I can drive that fucking thing. That's what I'm starting to think. We'll see.
Why drive when you can be driven?
All the lights flashing by, the music, all that shit. It gets the brain going different directions. You see things. It's.
You are a Deva.
I can run though, so that's the thing. I don't need the car. I can run really fast.
It's like roller skates to you, really.
Mm-hmm.
whiz through the streets of New London, making your way back to the New Haven.
The frat house, right? That's what it was.
Right, yeah.
Wow, it
There
was
wasn't, but there was a
huge.
frat.
Yeah, there was a bit of a party going on, but yeah, it's a fancy, expensive, like $6-7 million kind of mansion thing going on. Good stuff. All right, so yeah, you'll make your way back to the mansion, and you find Wolfgang's there, painting, seen by the by a large window, I guess, out overlooking the river.
Yeah, if we have a balcony, I'd probably just do it out there.
Oh,
If it's
yeah.
not super windy.
Yeah, there's a balcony. I would say it's a clearish night.
He's a Deva. I'm gonna sit down and just watch.
Sure. Yep.
You don't question the authority of a Ventru, and you don't stop a Deva when they're creating.
How does Wolfgang feel about an audience? Some artists are very particular about
Being left the fuck alone.
Well, I'm Muslim.
you can't
No,
see
you
it
don't
till it's ready, or like that kind of vibe. Yeah, you. And Edith, you said you were you in the grounds fighting, or did you go off somewhere else to do stuff?
We, no, Professor and I had There was a separate room entirely that the father offered us to train in.
Yes, the gym.
Yeah.
At the library?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my bad. So
we were all there.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
you would have jumped in with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Take one look at Cora and be like, what the fuck happened to you?
I made drugs. We made drugs.
She
I
partook.
took drugs.
Yes, she did.
Drugs.
She partook of the chemicals as they were being made and provided us a wonderful opportunity to see the medication in action.
Never mind. Okay. I'm not even going to ask.
She was.
I was,
She was
kind
very
of in
brave.
the zone.
I'm not surprised, I'll be honest.
I was in the zone. I was just making, and then I kind of just force of habit, just move. Muscle memory.
It's fine. That's how people found out that
Muscle
C4 is
memory.
edible.
Taking drugs.
Wait a minute. It's actually not forbidden Play-Doh?
No, C4 is edible. It'll give you wild diarrhea, but it is edible.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Things I did not expect to learn today.
Well, I mean, you work as a chaplain, and when you get a bunch
Today
of
I
Marines
learned
together,
while playing a TTRPG.
Right?
as a chaplain, you get to hang out with military sometimes. And once upon a time, I found out that if you're going to be on a military bomb squad, they have this ritual where you eat C4, and then you find out that all your bunkmates are going to chase you with a taser.
What? That doesn't sound good.
Nope, nothing happens, but they run you until you shit yourself. This is something that happens.
All right.
This is what happens when you get together a bunch of people whose meme for their entire branch of the military is what's your favorite flavor of crayon?
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, my dad's was purple.
That tastes like purple. Yeah.
If it comes down to it, while driving in the car, Edith will let Cora use her lap as a pillow. So,
Oh, Brenda.
Aww.
Oh, not aw. She wants her willpower back. Don't be. Don't aw.
what do you mean? I don't get willpower for that shit.
Oh, okay. I thought you got the nurturer one or whatever.
Now I have to put myself out to help somebody
Oh,
to do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
Gotcha.
that or take full responsibility for someone else's mistake.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at that right now because I have to remember what it would take for me to get willpowers. Because,
Yeah.
Edith
Okay.
isn't that much of a bitch, you guys. Come on now.
Not to me.
She's kind of a bitch.
Nobody's a bitch to the murder doll. It's fine.
Unless you start killing people or turning them or
Against their will.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's true.
There will.
Or a will,
There
quote
are
unquote.
stipulations.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly turning because she wasn't a bitch to me when I've killed multiple people in frenzy.
Yeah, but you're a baby.
Yeah, you're just a baby.
I'm a bee.
Okay, so yeah, you're back at the crib, and Cora looks like shit. Wolfgang. There's no easy way to say it. Like, she already looks creepy, but you can tell, like, she all kinds of fucked up on the inside. Sorry to put it so bluntly, but
I'll just like look and then get right back to me. Just like
No questions asked.
also not surprised. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, it's like all right, yep.
She
Right.
walks in with a little Capri Sun blood bag.
Mhm.
God, fucking. God damn it.
I love soundboards.
Ah, it's so good. It works out so well for this game.
It does.
it does. Yeah. Guys, you guys all group up. You probably have about half of the night left. Like, you've been about a little bit, and Cora's been out for a couple of hours. about a half-hour trip down and back through the city. So, yeah, like I'd say you're at least halfway through the night. So you've got a good, maybe 4 or 5 hours left of the air quotes day, or you need to start thinking about taking a nap for yourselves, like a regular one as opposed to a forced one. So, with your new information or your new levels of medical enlightenment, pharmaceutical enlightenment,
That'll work.
Pharmacology knowledge. Yeah, pharmacological knowledge. Yep. Actually, before the night runs up, I suppose I should let the sheriff know what's going on, since this is potentially very dangerous. So I will take a very brief break from painting, and I'm not even going to call. I'm just going to text her. Be like 911, come to house, and that's it. Just toss the phone away. Get right back to painting.
I'm gonna be very annoyed at this at some point. Like,
yep, this is 2 nights in a row.
Little bitches.
Yep. Sorry, but last time we literally meant to be print, so it's like, you know.
You will get a reply.
He won't see it. He threw the phone.
Yeah, I mean it's on the desk. Someone else can see it, but
yeah. If anyone looks, it's just dot.
Yeah, why not? I pick up his phone and start flipping through his gallery.
Oh,
sure.
Just for fun.
There's a lot of memes, a lot of Spider-Man memes, like
Oh, nice.
yeah, and obviously some art and some tasteful nudes as well. So
Of course.
Gotta send those out. It's a lot easier. Like the Majesty's great, but sometimes you got to know that you still got it. So
Yeah, for sure. And plus, with the artistry background, it's like that shit's gonna be prime.
Exactly.
Perfect lighting, everything.
Yep. Multiple takes.
And I'm like, I'm more of a Wolverine person.
One of those things where like you've set up the camera and specifically gone through frame by frame to get the right shot.
Yep.
Pro tip, guys, for all your tasteful nudes, actually do a video recording and pause for a few seconds in each pose. That way you can find the frame that you like the best and just screen cap from there.
True artists can paint with any brush, right? So
exactly. So Cora's just sitting there giggling at memes. And every now and then she'll just put the phone back towards Wolfgang, just like, nice. Just laugh, getting a giggle out of him.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. About half an hour is going to pass if you guys are just hanging out. Recall as well, there was an envelope. With what
cash
in it when you got back.
Benjamins.
With the Benjamin, yes. And you do have a wine cellar now fully stocked with all vintages of the blood wines.
Damn. Oh, that's right. We have that shit. I go downstairs and get a drink.
Yep.
Get my fucking health back.
Here you go. If
I'm
you haven't
still
had
carrying
a
Wolfgang's
drink yet,
phone.
Half an hour or so will go past, and Macbeth will let herself in. Like, she doesn't knock or anything. It's territory towards her. Like, she didn't give a fuck.
Not surprised.
And she will look at you, Wolfgang, and she will simply say, "What's now?"
Well, and I'm gonna look to Father Green and be like, "Can you explain like the science stuff to her? Basically, bad pill, very bad for vampires, being made by the Valkyrie people or Amazon or whatever. But he's way smarter than me, so listen to him."
If you're interested in the more scientific side of things, the pill itself is a adjutant to what we are, The intended purpose, so far as we have identified by replicating the chemicals we found, is if you believe, well, if you're mortal and you believe yourself to be coming in contact with a vampire, you take the pill, and it incapacitates the vampire. However, when the drug is applied directly to the vampire, it will induce a comatose state as well, and also wreak havoc upon their systems entirely. The application could possibly be utilized in a more combat and aggressive system, but it hasn't been done so yet to my knowledge. Samples can be provided, but we have been able to replicate this.
Show her the video.
We'll pull up an old cell phone. It's still a touchscreen, but it's old. It's like Samsung Galaxy 1 and we're on 34.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay. Yep.
I run a church, not an electronics store.
Okay.
He uses a flip phone still.
Bro, where the fuck you get that? Radio Shack?
And all the emojis
Circuit
that
City?
Kore
Fucking
uses are just the
Jesus.
box with the X's in them.
Mobile
dead
Com
ass
provides
forgot.
very good discounts, thank you.
I deadass forgot that Circuit City existed.
Yep.
But we will provide video, readout, information, conclusion, the whole 9 yards. It's the sheriff.
Okay.
After a minute, Kore walks back up out of the cellar. Just, oh, by the way, you can make that shit with stuff from like a normal drugstore. Like, you don't even have to actually like be a doctor. You can just go to the drugstore and it's easy. Also, hi.
And she'll look at this. That's you in the video.
Yeah. Sorry. But now we know what it does.
Closed circuit security system and easily erased.
Someone has to be the guinea pig. So she'll review the footage, and you have a wallet, have a binder on this that I can take with your findings.
I'd love to be able to hand you like a full dossier, but it'll hold out like a USB drive.
Right, yeah. That works.
And I think I still have some samples left if you want to take a sample as well.
How many?
I have 5 in my possession.
Sure. 4.
I'll give her 4.
She'll put them in like a little zippy bag. Keep hold of that. Anything else I need to know?
Nope, I believe that is everything. Outside of the fact that they're working out of the Amazon building, but yeah. I mean, what the hell are we going to do about that?
I will state that it has an incredibly short active period. 10 minutes at the most.
I thought it was 15.
Is it 15?
Yeah, I think when you take it, it's 15.
I stand corrected.
That's okay.
You were out for an hour, so it's hard to tell.
Was it only an hour?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was a
absolutely.
couple hours.
And he shows more footage.
Right.
Nah, I don't know. I was unconscious.
She keeps things pretty kind of deadpan, and she's like, "This is serious."
No shit.
Hence the 911.
I'm gonna get murdered.
You have a quick look around, and like, I seem to doing all right, landing on your feet.
So far.
You think this is all related to the missing kindred? Like it's these guys and they're using these pills?
Or something like it.
If they're doing the date thing, the human takes it, vampire takes from the human, and then it's a lot easier to subdue the vampire then. So I would assume it's all connected. Yes.
Honey trap is a very good tactic.
Yes, it is.
We use it.
True.
I would like to start looking for a counter agent for the chemical, but my facilities are not sufficient to do this.
I'll find out if we have anything local could work. But usually this stuff is outsourced. Right. What else do you need?
A nap.
I just saw her punch you in the face in my head. Oof.
Which one?
Eh.
Right.
I'm fine,
Good.
personally.
I don't suppose you could get us access to the building. Amazon building.
The Acom building.
Acom Pharmtech.
Acom.
I could break so much shit.
I think
What
the
I-
issue we're having is our reason to be there in the middle of the night as opposed to during the day.
What I'd really like to do, find one of their vans and tag it so that we can get them. That's what I want to do. The only van we found so far is at the Acom building.
Don't really have any contacts over there. That's full territory. But Professor may have the way in. Might take you some time.
Oh, we still have one more spot to look. So
There's a possibility I might be able to convince a rat to put something on there as well.
That's
like
fun.
an actual rat, like squeak squeak, little rat.
I can sometimes convince some animals to do what I want.
I would kind of like to see that.
You need some tracking device.
Yeah.
That could be helpful, yeah.
Maybe a couple. Animals are unprotectable.
Something
Also,
an animal
yeah.
can carry.
Creative. See what I can do.
Cool, thanks. I'll try not to call you or text you tomorrow so you can have a night off.
They don't exist for me.
Oh, okay.
But it would be nice not to have to keep checking in on you guys. I feel like I'm babysitting. I do have a whole city to manage.
Of course.
I like productive babies, though.
Very productive babies. Yep.
Let's keep it fun.
I
Flattering.
think that's the closest thing to a compliment I've ever heard out of your face hole.
You see a barely perceptible uplift in the corner of her mouth. Till next time. Ow.
Bye.
Well, good
Right.
deal.
Just as a reminder, because Lime's not here, he does have, technically he has access to the lab through his ghoul. as well. You are aware of that, but that would also imply that you would be happy to utilize his puppet. You know, some of you are a little bit like naughty.
Yeah,
And,
she's into it.
Look, the humans are like almost borderline about to put us at extinction. Like, as far as I'm concerned, they are all puppets now. Like, that's the way I see it. So,
all right.
Cora from now on just walking around with a metal straw, just like sacrifice.
Okay. So, what is the plan for the remainder of the evening or night? In about 2 hours' time, you will get a like a drone drop from HQ, we'll say, which contains like a few different tracking devices that you can utilize and a way to monitor and track them.
Nice.
I don't think any pet stores are open this late at night.
No.
I don't need no pet store. We just go to the slums. Or what was the guy talking about?
Slums.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Slums, yeah. Where
Probably some
Fletcher
rats down there.
had been seen, yeah, for sure.
Fletcher. Yep. Who's Fletcher? He's the
Info
secret
broker.
guy?
He's a
Info broker?
kleptomaniac.
Okay.
He's a
Yep.
klepto info broker.
Which kind of works for me.
Alright.
How much time do we have before sunrise?
So if you're waiting for that delivery, then you're looking at maybe 2 hours. Tops.
I mean, I say if we want to go get the rat, I don't think we're gonna be able to do everything tonight.
No.
But if you want to go get a couple rats, we can do that while we wait. Otherwise, otherwise we just sit here and wait the night out. I think that's what we're gonna do. So
That's fine.
Better to not get caught out in the open.
Yeah,
sure.
That's fair. Okay, so go to your separate resting areas, either your bedrooms or your spot under the gazebo outside. Or was it Edith needs to sleep in the
Yep.
I only need to sleep in the grave if I need to change up my predatory aspect.
Got it.
Which I have yet to use.
My bad.
So.
That does give me some time to formally bless the grounds.
I mean, I either sleep in the basement, the attic, or the walls, so.
That works.
a house this big, you got plenty of fucking choices. So.
Yeah. You guys are just looking around, and suddenly there's like a couple of new, freshly cut doorways in some of the drywall.
Just like walking through the house and stop and like, that was not there earlier.
Are we remodeling already?
There's like paintings that are slightly shifted sideways.
Oh, I would have to fix those. There's no fucking way. I'd be like, nope.
That's when you realize there's now a hole behind it that she has crawled into the walls with.
Yeah, are you replacing some of the artwork with your own?
Oh, hell yeah.
Kore is our personal Bruno.
She basically is, yeah.
I'm not yet, but I will eventually.
Okay. Okay, morning comes. You all slumber. The sun goes down, and you will awaken. Spend a point of vitae to wake your asses up.
Gross.
How are we looking on the vitae front?
I'm okay.
I am.
8.
Yeah, I'm good. After feeding off these people, I got 9 after spending the 1 to get up, and I'm gonna drink and just get that back up. So
I'm pretty sure I'm at 8.
Okay, so
yeah,
you're pretty
because
healthy.
I went feral again.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I may as well have my morning glass of wine as well. To get the vitae back.
Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
that's
mean-
what we all end up doing, is just having a drink just to
Yep,
get it
let's-
back.
let's
We
take a
have
bottle
supply,
and-
why not?
Drink, yep.
Have some cereal with some blood. Let's go.
People go down to the wine cellar and Cora just pops up from under one of the ceiling tiles and grabs a bottle and disappears again.
SpaghettiOs, but the sauce is blood.
We have a wall goblin.
I mean, what better place for Murder Doll to live than in the walls and ceiling?
Yeah, we're never gonna get her out. Like
That's
that's
fair. Yep.
that's it.
Like termites.
You get used to it after a while, honestly.
Yeah,
Um,
Edith's used to this because I lived in the walls at La Boheme.
Yep.
I
Yep.
can only assume how many of the tunnels she knows about at the library now.
Oh yeah,
The thought
I have
gives
mapped
you
it.
chills.
I have mapped that underground now. Congratulations, buddy.
As long as she doesn't have access to the secret room.
Not yet.
Okay. The stirrings will have you get your vitae back. Perform your usual rituals upon rising. And it seems to be that Wolfgang's phone is the one that you have essentially been using to contact people. Generally speaking, and
I might still have it.
so it will start ringing.
Ring, ring.
It's up to you, Johnny.
Roll a d20. Higher number wins.
Oh shit. Okay.
You got it. I
So you
don't-
just blacked out and I just had it.
Yeah, once I was done, that's it.
You were
I didn't-
focused and you just went to bed.
I look
So one of the
forward
walls starts ringing.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. So we hear it through the fucking wall. I'm gonna be like, that's my phone. He's like,
Like one of the paintings just shifts slightly and she pops her head out with her arm, just holding it up. Just, your phone's ringing.
I will
She has
go.
an entryway into each of our rooms.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Or how many of his nudes did you send to the Primogen of the Deva?
Oh no!
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Well, we'll find out soon.
I will take the phone and answer it. Hello.
You do recognize the number. It is Adrian's.
Oh.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna pick up and be like, "Wow, are you already out of trouble?"
He's just in it. Fuck.
Is that a no?
I was calling to. Hang on. I need to find my Irish a little bit there. I was calling to you fucks to thank you for the heads up. Gave me some time to settle my affairs.
Glad to hear it.
There's definitely
So-
some heat my way, but
Yeah, I imagine so. That was
you don't get to where I am without dancing in some fucking fires.
of course. And since I have done you a solid, you know what I want. I want to get in that club.
You pause for a moment. Aye. What about your homeless? Either of them still looking for a home?
Well, we just got a home actually. Kind of like yours, as I recall. Big.
Think he means covenant. I'm
Yeah.
assuming our hearing is good enough we can hear.
Yeah,
the phone
probably. He's
conversation.
pretty loud.
don't think either of them is looking for that. They have not spoken of it.
I don't even really know what these are. I'm kind of just vibing.
Yeah, the homeless, as you put it, the newbie still is awaiting training from. Jester hasn't arrived yet, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so maybe after Jester gets here and teaches her the basics, she might be interested. But I bet your awesome super secret club would sway her that direction.
Let's open up random sheet so I can see what we got. I'm gonna say, give me like a manipulation persuasion roll. Sounds good to me.
I'll use a willpower. Three, right, for a willpower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cut.
Yo! Let's go!
Damn,
Destiny!
Nice.
Damn. God, that was fucking 10, 10, 10. Yep. Okay.
1914
You'd have got that.
1918.
You'd have got
It's
that
beginning to
without the
believe.
willpower.
That's amazing.
Look at all those ones though, like that was,
I know.
Yeah.
That is wild, yeah.
That's a very impressive roll. So, first of all, exceptional success. Take a beat. And he'll right. Well, O's. You know what? I'll take you there personally. If you can arrange one thing for me.
What do you need?
I need you to be finding out which fuck in the Carthians has been trying to fuck with my business.
Oh.
I either need you to deal with it, or I need you to be telling me who it is and I'll deal with them me fucking self. You do that, I'll take you there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can do something about that. The Carthians were not super receptive to me last time I was there either, so I will dig and see what I can find.
You got my number.
Yep.
And he'll disconnect.
I'm gonna put the phone away and be like, I need a scapegoat. So, I guess I'm taking his side then. All right.
Let me just. We did this.
Yep.
Yes.
You
Yes, we
specifically
did. We did this. Yes, exactly.
You painted the.
Adrian's like, I need
Yeah.
to kill this fucker on the inside, and Johnny's like, oh shit, I'm the fucker.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yep. I'm not quite ready to scrap with him, so it's just like it's a lot easier if I can just find someone else to throw under the bus, is what I'm thinking. So, but it also has to be believable. This will be a bit tricky.
That you could just be honest, right? You could just be like, well, actually, we
Should.
just fucked up. And
I could,
We were
but
just fucking around. It's just a prank, bro.
but
I could.
yeah, like, is it really the vamp way to be like, yeah, it was us?
Right.
I don't
It's
know.
kind of like I don't know.
It could be if you throw me under the bus, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I could, yes.
I don't know this is a societal no-no. I just saw the picture once and thought it was pretty.
The Carthian picture.
But let's take a wee
Nah.
break. We can have a think about what you want to do. He has agreed to take you personally to the Abyss.
Which is wild.
Yeah, anyone complained about it if he takes you. But yeah, you need to find the culprits, the people who are fucking with him from the Carthians, trying to make him look
I need
bad.
to make some culprits. Is what you really mean. So
So,
I gotcha.
yeah,
No,
I'm
that'd be
gonna
Prince and Anne would do
do that. I'm gonna run to the loo, and we'll be back in 5.
Look,
Okay.
put it simply, we could just put this whole fucking thing on Valkyrie. Like they were just trying to cause tension so they could do what they're doing in the city.
Big brain.
So
Big brain.
yeah.
Yeah.
My intelligence is not. My intelligence is 1. So like but that's where
My
I'm aiming.
intelligence is also
No,
one.
that's perfect. -2. Oh, that's
And
genius, though.
because I am Gangrel, I can't benefit from exploding dice for intelligence and wits.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's actually genius. My problem is I can't
really
lie
is.
worth a shit. I can intimidate the fuck out of people, but I can't lie very well.
Actually, I have some. Do I? What is it under?
Social, probably subterfuge or
Subterfuge.
persuasion.
Yeah, I ain't got shit.
I have neither.
So I'd have 3 dice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've got intimidation like crazy, but
Yeah, same.
what you got?
I've 3.
Same.
I feel like we kind of built our characters almost the same, but they're 2 different characters.
Yeah. Actually, I think so because you've got a lot of physical, and so do I.
Yeah, 3 athletics, 3 brawl.
2 and 2 for me, but I've got 3 larceny, 3 stealth, and 1 survival.
I got 2 stealth, no larceny, but I have 1 firearms, 1 drive.
Nice.
1
Okay.
survival, 1 oh my
Yeah.
god.
Weaponry.
Weaponry. Words are hard. I have 1 in animal ken, 2 in
I got
empathy.
nothing there. I have 2 in empathy.
And 1 persuasion.
Yeah,
Then I have
3
2
intimidation, 2
investigation.
streetwise.
2 investigation, 1 politics, 1 occult.
I have 2 investigation, 1 occult, 1 medicine. So we took the same
Almost,
mains. We were on the same interstate and we took different exits.
No, one of us missed an exit or got off too early
yeah.
on the exit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, going to the same city, just different exits.
Yeah. We're going
There.
to different parts of town. That's hilarious.
It's great.
All these dudes, we have intimidation out there.
Yeah. Ladies are scary.
Lime has none.
Not surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny had at least a point. Because Deva, social. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if the Preach had one.
Too,
Yeah.
I do.
I knew it! The fear of God, literally.
Yeah. In manipulation 3, intimidation 3, with specialization intimidation vampires.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your whole thing is keeping other vamps in line.
Mm-hmm.
My
In the
intimidation
church.
is on humans specifically.
My specialty for intimidation is stare down.
My intimidation 0.
What? You
I don't
and
intimidate.
you and the professor, man. Both of the girls have 3.
I persuade.
I've got 1 in persuasion.
I have none. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. I don't blink.
I'm well spoken, just a bitch.
I get this mental image of the doll scaring people and the priest just over her shoulder glaring. It's that little cat, big cat picture.
Fun stuff.
What's the It's like Pixie and Bruno.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
comic. Yeah. Good comic.
Pixie and Brutus, that's what it is.
An angry dog. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Pixie and Brutus, that's what it is.
Silence has a point.
Hey,
I mean,
was it the same in Werewolf? Like if you failed, you could do the crit fail and take a beat?
oh, there's
Yeah.
I just didn't even realize. I don't think anybody did. Did we? I don't think.
Kore did it last time.
I've been a Werewolf.
in Werewolf, I don't know.
If a werewolf crit fails intimidation, do they just like flop over and expect belly rubs?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Oh, this is perfect. Hold on. I got this.
You guys been plotting?
Here you go, bro. Are you mad? I would be if I wasn't curious how you did this.
I love it.
Okay. I think everyone's back.
I could see
Yes.
Brutus as Edith too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, you've been tasked with finding out who is responsible for the interruption, we say, or the territorial breach of Crone territory by the Carthian movement, which, as we all know, was nothing to do with the Carthian movement at all, and was in fact you guys in one of your very first sessions fucking up, trying to I say fucking up. You successfully acquired some weapons, you fed, and you disposed of a body that you frenzy killed in a manner that was somewhat obviously a kill as opposed to like an animal attack or something like that. But you also had the wits to be like, haha, Carthian symbol, fuck you guys.
The two that didn't show up.
Yeah, right. You found out at least one of those was because
He died.
he was abducted. Don't know if he's dead.
Yeah,
Right.
keyword.
Assuming he's so
If he ain't dead, he's sleeping.
you guys have been tasked with finding out who's responsible. So I did hear mutterings as I was leaving to go for my break quickly there. So come on, lay it on me. What have you been what have
I
you
am
come up with?
100% behind Johnny's plan,
Which of us
honestly.
is smart enough to have the idea is the question.
It's
I
probably
have
the
two
professor. Or Kore, I
Two
guess,
brain?
maybe.
I mean, we could have a luck roll.
Yeah.
Momentary inspiration.
Holy shit! Lime's got 4. It's him.
Yeah, the
Professor comes up with the
professor
idea.
and Father Green, I believe, are the smartest people.
He's got 4 fucking intelligence. What the fuck?
Plan's pretty simple. Although it's going to be articulated by someone with higher intelligence than I. It is.
No. We need you to actually speak it into existence because you're the face.
You're describing it as if it was an act in a play, right? Like,
Yeah. I mean, Valkyrie is the target. We're just going to use them as a scapegoat to be like they were trying to cause tension so that they could get this, they could do what they were doing in the fucking city. So we're going to go deal with Valkyrie, and
Keep us
then
aimed at each other instead of at them.
right.
okay.
Okay.
That being said, it has to also be said that in the event that we state that it was Valkyrie and somebody else does re-intrude upon his territory, that might come back on us. So if you want to throw the Valkyrie under the bus, understand that we need to be ready to literally put somebody under the bus if they try to, cause the same problem again.
It's fine. We caused the problem. We're gonna throw one of ourselves under the bus?
Yeah, this whole thing is this is us, purely us. And listen, I'm not opposed to a fucking street war between these two, to be clear, but there's a big threat right now that I think we should deal with first. So,
That's
and
more
I'm saying this in
territory
character to be
Invictus
clear. Like,
can
I
encroach
do
on,
not
isn't
give a
it?
fuck. Like, I want to see chaos in the fucking streets personally, but right, I don't want us eliminated. So,
I mean, that's just more open territory for Invictus to snatch up.
right, exactly. All of their weekend, we just kind of spread a little bit, and
Start
bring him to
slowly
heel.
creeping the borders.
Okay. So, how are you
But-
planning on implicating Valkyrie being responsible? Or are you gonna go with any, like, what evidence do you have to back this up, or are you going to?
Well, we're about to.
Right, we need to get Valkyrie first. Is what we need to do.
It's like we're already working on this, but we know this is what's up.
Okay.
So,
I think that works.
I still think the rat plan's a good plan.
And what is
I
the rat
mean,
plan?
The tag.
The tag
I
on
was
the
talking about
van
tagging the vehicle.
Okay.
to command a rat to put a tag in the van to track it.
I
Okay.
think for now, if we're going to handle Adrian first, it's easy enough to just say, "Hey, we're already working on this, and here's what's going down."
Okay.
Because I mean, we've already got our own plan put together, so it makes it more believable that that it's like, oh, Valkyrie did this. Hey, we're already dealing with it.
Yeah, but we have to prove to him that Valkyrie is actually the one doing it. I could
I don't know if we have to
probably
prove he's
convince
doing
him.
Ooh, BRB, I'm bleeding.
Okay.
Same though.
It's tricky.
Well, if we get the tag on the van and we monitor where they're going, we could set up another incident at one of the locations they were at to make it look like it was staged by them.
What is it you're going to be using with the animals? You said you had some manipulation of animal skill.
I have, it is
Discipline, probably.
Feral Whispers.
Okay.
You copy past it.
Thank you.
Jesus, yeah, that's a big old roll. All right.
And there's no cost, so I can
Yeah, wow.
command more than one until it actually succeeds.
Okay. Yep.
Weird question. Why rats? Why not a starling or a crow, pigeon?
Do they fly at night?
Rats are
Normally prone to cause an extreme reaction in individuals.
also very common everywhere.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a rat if I'm convinced otherwise.
It just it occurred to me as like there's pigeons everywhere.
Yeah.
Mind you, a pigeon
Rats
with a
are
bomb.
also, like, even tamed rats are very common in, like, pet stores and shit, so.
Okay. Yep.
It was just the first thing in my head.
You are in a city as well. Like, apparently you can travel more than, more than a meter without there being a rat within your vicinity or something. Even if you can't see it, it's there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at any point in a person's life, at every moment, they're within 10 feet of 7 spiders. So, I get it.
There's one hanging out underneath my computer desk I haven't touched. I'm not touching it. It's tiny.
For now.
Don't tell Josh that though. He's so afraid of spiders.
Okay. So you off on a rat hunt?
Let's go on a rat hunt.
Does it have to be a rat hunt? I will put down for like 5 rats at a pet store. Snake beater.
I mean, yeah, you could buy 5 rats.
Beep, beep.
That'd be pretty cheap. Like, I'm pretty sure pet rats actually are like cheap as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
And they're
I mean,
socialized usually.
Yeah, they reproduce so damn fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, you'll be able to find a pet store, no problem. 5 rats, you got the resources for that. Easy.
Yeah, she got the Benjamins, thousands of them.
Yeah,
right?
I did just recently put one into resources, so yeah, I'm extra good off.
But I think, was it 10 grand that Lilybelle left you in the thing? Or 5? I can't remember.
It was 5, so all of us got 1,000. So make
sure.
sure.
So yeah, you got.
Yeah, make sure y'all. Yeah.
You all got some. Okay, so yeah, you'll be able to get 5 rats. I'm assuming you're heading over to Acom.
Yup.
As a side note, if we do find someone that you want to use as a scapegoats, there's a chance that even if they aren't an actual affiliate with whatever's going on, I could potentially terrify them into saying whatever you want.
It's an idea.
I am going to
carry on.
make you roll for each of these rats.
It's fine.
So is everyone going? Are you taking the tube, or are you heading in one of the fancy cars? What's for happening?
Probably the tube, right?
If we got rats. If we got rats, yeah.
Makes sense.
I wouldn't necessarily suggest we take a nice vehicle.
No. Yeah.
Okay. And what instructions is it you are giving to the rat?
I'm going to hold up a tracker. I want us to be at least within view of the van, so I can point it out. And I'll look at everyone else and like, where's the best part of the van to put it in, actually? The engine?
A tracker?
Too hot.
Yeah.
Well, they're rats, so a rat can squeeze through anything about the size of its own head, so why not just put it on top of the gas tank near the straps that hold the gas tank up?
How many trackers do we have?
You have half a dozen.
Okay.
What I would stress is rats are smart, but they're not going to know people terms. So to them, a gas tank is just a different bit of metal, right? Like
It's a bit of metal that smells like petrol, right?
Under the bumper? Or in the bumper?
Roll me Edith, can you roll me a just a d20, all odds or even?
Odds all day.
Nice.
All right, lucky you. The van is gonna be there when you.
Nice. Maybe the back bumper then. Usually has a lip.
Yeah, if they can climb on. I'm actually, yeah, that sounds about right to me. But if we have 6 of them, I don't see why we can't put just in case. You know what I mean? These guys are Black Ops. They might do a little scan beforehand, catch a couple of them or something.
A couple of them? Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Wheel wells. Maybe inside the wheel. Like the, grill. Not the grill. It's the hubcap.
Okay, yeah.
Places that only rats can squeeze into.
Yeah.
Places you guys would go to hide from people like us.
Yes.
All right. And you have
Right.
5 rats, so I'm going to need 5 of your very best manipulation, animal ken, and animalism rolls.
I'm gonna hold off on willpower for now. So 4d10. It's manipulation, animal ken, and
Animalism. Okay.
1, 2.
Suddenly, mind controlling rats gets very dramatic. Like, all right.
I'm happy right now with 2 successes.
I know, right? That's what I'm thinking. Damn!
3.
All right.
Shit.
Thinking this. All right. It's bound to
One
happen.
rat was very confused and is scared of me and runs away. And I'm not going to bother using any willpower, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yay! Good job.
Okay. Yeah.
One
so
rat is like, fuck
one
this shit,
rat's
I'm
just
out.
like, yeah, nah. Squeaks the fuck away. But 4 of them will kind of. All right.
I'm about to have 4 pet rats now.
Get the impression that they're picking up what you're putting down, and they'll take a little tracker each and feed it into their little cheeks. So they're running like with a fat cheek. Yep.
Yup.
I've owned hamsters. It's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
And they will scarper off. You'll be able to sort of track them as they start crawling all over the van, shall we say. Again, the van doesn't have a number plate, unmarked. You don't see any people around it for the time being. But you're pretty convinced that they've done what you've asked.
Nice.
And
If they come back to me, I would totally keep them as pets now, too. They did good.
Pet rats.
I didn't tell them to come back, so...
They can sleep in the walls with me.
One of them will definitely the 4 successes one. It will come back. This lasts for a scene, so
entire night, yeah.
It comes back for the reward.
I will have to get a reward. I don't have anything on me right now.
You absolutely have something on you. Animals can be ghouled.
You can currently communicate with them.
Opening up a dialogue for consent.
Mm-hmm.
I will look at it and like, will you take blood? I mean, rats are cannibals.
Yeah, that would they'll yeah. Happily.
Why not? I'll bite my finger and offer it to the rat.
Okay. Ghouling a rat.
Ghouling a rat.
Hey, it's not a
Got
people.
Consent. It's not a person. Technically, I consent, so yeah. Why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Right. The that rat's gonna climb back into its cage. It's very satisfied. I'm assuming you had like a carry case or some shit.
Yeah.
Yep. It's fine. Happy to do that. The others, you see no sign of them. Obviously, one of them ran. The others, you saw them doing shit at the van, but you're pretty confident you've got at least one tracker on there, if not 4.
Nice.
Are you just leaving the area now, like getting the fuck away, so you're not being suspicious, or are you hanging around to see what it pulls away? Like,
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
So from my perspective, we didn't bring our car, so really we're not going to be able to keep up. I mean, some of us can probably keep up, but it's going to be real suspicious if 3 of us are running after a fucking
got, like,
van.
a little tracking thing which you'll be able to monitor.
Yeah.
Like different channel per tracker, essentially.
Once they start moving, we can formulate a plan, but I don't know if we need to be over here for that. We can go back to the other side. And I don't know what else you guys want to do tonight while we wait. Any plans? Because, I mean, we could go to Carthian territory and make it look like I'm asking questions and shit. So I'm kind of playing my part, playing my role.
Just go through the act.
Yeah, just to pretend.
Yeah, whatever.
We were
And
in Carthian territory. Were we actually in their club?
We went to the club. That's where we got the... You might not have been here that session, actually. It was for It was for where we got the college.
That was the session with the Valkyries?
Yeah, where we went to the college.
The Evan Bear was the one with the guy who had a guy and a chick on either side.
Campy dude.
Playboy.
The Playboy. Yeah, it was the place that had all of the escort girls, the actors, and the movie star types.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get back into there, but I'm sure there's other like low-key bars or something.
There's regular clubs, there's regular bars.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you'll be able to go do whatever.
I just want to be seen.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So, oh, excuse me, I cannot stop yawning.
It's not my fault this time.
No, I've been up since 5, so flagging a little bit. Okay, yeah, you'll be able to hop on the tube back to Carthian territory. You'll be able to get off at either the Regering tube station, which is smack bang in the middle of Carthian territory, or the University tube station, which is just on the edge, the northern edge of the Carthian territory. Carthian territory does include like the Parliament chambers as well for I'd say state, but it's technically its own little contained thing. So yeah, there's kind of like a lot of open spaces, kind of very very modernized area. Lots of places to go, but you'll be able to find yourself a pub. Give me you guys have pub names right over there, like
bar names? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say pubs. Yeah, bar. Give me a bar name. As pretentious as you like.
So we got the Alibi, got the Dog Star, and see, most of them are like West Side or North Side pub or a sports bar, or sports page, you know what I mean, or fucking Dave and Buster's, something like that.
I mean, in town we have Gaelic Alley, which is an Irish bar.
The Painted Lady.
That's a good one. Oh God, what's the name of the speakeasy we have in town?
We have Griffin Grill and Pub in our place.
Blind Fox, that's what it is. Yeah, we have an actual speakeasy in our town. It's great. Like, it's technically a VIP bar But
Mm.
it's got an
Same
entry
thing.
fee and like a membership. You have to be a member, and someone has to recommend you for you to get a membership. Like you have to get sponsored in.
That's cool.
Nice.
Lucky Rooster.
So
the
cool.
Cricket. These are places in my area.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Moonraker.
Oh, that's fun.
I kind of like that's quite nice. Moonraker. Moonraker or Alibi?
Yeah. We have Vibes Bar and Grill, Gaelic Alley Irish Pub, Buzzed Viking, which is a meadery.
I kind of like that as well. Like,
Afton Tavern, Lucky Turnaround, Three Monkeys, Tipsy Hare, which is a cider works.
I will go with the Three Monkeys because I like, yeah.
We have one that's literally just called The Pub.
Very
I could
original.
see Moonraker being like a werewolf bar.
Yeah.
You would steer very clear of a werewolf. Very clear. Wouldn't you, Taylor? Like,
And look,
think-
nobody. It hasn't become
Oh,
a problem
I
yet.
know.
okay. So yeah, it'd take you about a half hour on the tube to get over to there, and then you'll find yourselves at the Three Monkeys.
Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil.
Yeah. Ideal kind of vibe for an area full of politicians, right?
Indeed.
So yeah, it's going to be a slightly upmarket place. Can order food, but there's music going on. Very clean establishment. Lots of people in suits, or at least business attire, kind of winding down after a late night working on whatever it is that they've been doing. You don't immediately get any pangs off of anyone in here that they are injured, but there's definitely a lot of sharks in here. Or predators, all the same.
Right. I'm gonna go to the barkeep, and I am. How many people are in here before I go saying I'm about to buy a round for everybody? How many?
I'd say maybe like 30 people.
Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, I'm going to go up to the barkeep and be like, I would like to buy a round for everyone. Just came into nice little inheritance, you know. I'd like to spread the wealth to my fellow comrades after their hard day of labor.
You come into some winnings at the casino.
Exactly. Nothing quite like that. I don't really gamble that much, actually.
Right. Yeah, I'll open up a tab for you.
Perfect.
What name shall I put it under?
Wolfgang.
Cool. Here there's a bell, and here the barkeep will go over, ring the bell, be like, "Up, Wolfgang here. Been very generous, buying everyone a round of drinks. So come get your order in. Raise a glass." He'll get about it. It's gonna cost you a little bit.
It's all right.
You got the resources for it, and you'll get a couple of people, like really fucking drunk people, come up and be like, "Hey, thank you," pat you on the back, get all clingy, close.
Yeah.
You can smell cigars, you can smell alcohol on the breath and everything, like pretty intense. Others are just gonna raise a glass to you. I'm assuming you're not drinking anything directly yourself, or if you are, you're nursing it.
I'm not drinking anything here. I might like pretend raise my glass every now and then, but I would make sure that it wasn't like a see-through glass, you know?
Yeah. You will get a couple coming up and asking you, you know, say, "Dang, well, what's the occasion? You close a deal? You work in the skunks?"
I guess you could say I did close a deal. Yes. Came into inheritance and sold. Well, inheritance, not money, but sold the product and made a little bit of cash.
What it's all about.
Yes, it is. Money, 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 right? Gotta keep making it.
Yeah. You'll be able to talk to like a bunch of people about stuff. Like you certainly you will look the part. You're asking the questions. You're making inquiries. Obviously, no one here is kindred.
Right. I will ask a few people, like, if there's any kind of, like, trouble, basically, going around, anything like that. Like, basically, I'm going to play like I'm thinking about moving around here. I want to know if there's any issues, basically.
Quick thought, are we all here?
You can all be here if you want. I'm assuming everyone shifted from the Acom Pharmaceuticals over to here. If not, let me know.
Okay. As a side note, then, I have turned on face in the crowd so that I am not standing out like a sore thumb.
Freaking people, yeah.
So you blend in, great, yep.
So
I'm not expecting any kind of trouble. I just that's the vibe. Like, I want to make sure that question is specifically asked, so it's like implied it.
Like a presence investigation roll.
Sure.
Give me that with a -2.
Okay, sure.
Just on the off chance.
Yeah, you know what? I'll burn one of my willpowers for that too. So.
+1.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Damn.
9999. Let's go.
Actually crazy.
Very nice.
Lord.
That may as well be a crit, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So you're asking around, see if there's any trouble, and it'll take a few goes around the bar, like different groups that you're asking, and you will just think. Yeah, there was some mutterings were heard about a guy who was he was looking to to sort of pick a fight a couple of weeks back. He'd had a few. And he started on this guy, but he wasn't taking no shit. Like, this guy he was picking on was like solid. He didn't seem so big. Like, usually you can tell when a guy's built, but this guy, he was just he looked average. When you looked into his eyes, dead, old. Haven't seen either of them since.
Huh. Is interesting.
Had some. He had that. What do you call it? The older, slightly older gentleman, white hair, silver, like a silver fox kind of look going about him.
Sure. Okay. Can't be that many of those in the city, so
No,
all right.
Money could buy you a lot of things these days, but yeah, he
That's true.
just had that vibe, man. Like, but
Bad,
other than that,
bad.
yeah, we get no trouble around here. It's all money. You got money, money talks. You get money.
Yeah,
Money
right.
opens a lot of doors, right? You know how it is. You got money.
Yeah, I do. You got money?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
I got enough, but you know, is it enough?
It's never enough, is it? Every time you climb to the top of the money mountain, there's another bigger one in the distance.
Right.
You'll never reach the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll keep climbing. This whole time I'm thinking, like, how can I find this other guy?
I could see the disappointment in your face when you made that comment. Like, I could see you going, God, I really said that.
It hurts me.
I'm trying to find. Now I'm like, we should find this other guy because he's the perfect scapegoat, is what I'm thinking. Just an angry person causing shit. But yeah, we'll, I don't know. Stay for like an hour, I guess.
Yeah,
Man, that's so much time for me to work.
You'll you'll get a beep on your who's got the tracker, like the interface that shows you where the.
I would
It's
assume
certainly
the
not
father,
Edith,
since it was
'cause she'd
his idea.
have no idea how to even
I was gonna say
get
Father.
this technologically blind.
Sorry, Professor Thompson's the techie guy, right?
Yeah.
If he's with us, absolutely.
Sure.
If he's not with us, I would say Father Green because it was his idea.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Father Green, the tracker, beep beep goes off. Whilst the crowd is being entertained.
Edith,
And robbed.
shows her the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do some robbing.
Open up the hood.
Take from the rich
Ching.
and give to the needy. Very
Open up
neat.
Locksley. I'll show Edith because, as far as the father's concerned, she's security.
Okay.
What am I looking at?
Well, this is a modular device, and this is a screen. The screen displays things upon it, and this is showing you the tracker as it went off,
Oh.
likely
So-
indicating its emotion. Checks if it's emotion.
Yeah. Currently.
Yeah, it
heading
is
up
currently.
the. You'll be heading up the 349.
Currently going up the 349.
So it worked.
What?
Good. Said so it worked. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Where does the 349 head to or towards?
So it will go.
I'm still on the Lilybelle screen. I don't know if I'm supposed
Yeah, me
to
too.
be.
Same.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. There you
I
go.
just looked over at the
I purposely
screen and I
had
was like, wait a minute.
I
Yeah.
purposely not had the game open to that screen because I don't want to stare at the guy.
Yeah, I don't want to look at that mofo,
I'm
honestly.
so sorry that you've been subjected to that all this time.
I know it's
Like,
been awful.
Could have said something sooner. The 349 basically goes from. Oh, interesting. Anyway, it essentially runs from north to south along the
Oh, I see.
east coast, and then up past the navy base, essentially. So they'll be when it starts beeping, they'll have just left the pharmaceutical place, and they'll be heading up essentially towards the Blood Moon Tavern area. But they'll stick on the 349 for a little. Regards to your pickety pocketing,
Hi.
feel free to give me a okay, just give me some, like, I don't know, Dex plus what's the big pocket called?
Pickpocket is usually Dex plus larceny.
Larceny was what I was thinking. And you've got some
But
specializations.
about that. I get to do it for free once per turn unless someone is specifically trying to catch me.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know how many turns I can get in here, but I am vibing. There is suits, there is money.
You got it depends how rash you want to be. I'd say, like, if you're in there for like an hour, easily get one every 20 minutes, so 3. If you want to start pushing it and do it to like one every 20 minutes would be 3. If you want to push it to like one every 15, I'll give you a -1. If you want to push it to one every 10, I'll give you a -2 on the roll. Obviously, you get 1 for free. I think that seems reasonable. Like,
yeah, and I mean, I've got facing the crowd up, so like I'm not drawing attention. Oh, why not? Let's get ballsy. The fuck's gonna happen anyway? They catch me. Oh no. I run. Poof, bye.
Okay, so what are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna max it out. I'm going like 1 every 10 minutes.
Okay. So you get 6 rolls, although 1 is gone. So
1 is free, so 5.
Yeah, give me 5 rolls.
Okay.
Your dex larceny plus whatever specialty you have.
Let's see here.
I seem to remember you having. Oh no, it was picklock.
I have a lockpick specialty, but I'm trying to figure out where I put my area of expertise. It was in lockpicking. Damn. That would have been good because it would have given me +2 instead of +1.
All right.
Wow, 20 minutes a turn. That's interesting. Okay. So they're all at -2, you said?
If you go for 1 every 10, yep, for 5 rolls, yep. So you automatically get 1.
Well, it's 1 every turn, so I didn't know how long you counted a turn.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like that. I'm broken.
You know what? Give me the rolls anyway.
Okay.
And we will assume that unless
Nothing there.
Unless you crit.
Wow. That -2 really fucked me, huh?
Yep.
Good thing, it depends how long you consider a turn.
Yeah, it's cool. That 5 or was that?
Oh, it's 4. Sorry. My bad.
And 1 more. This is mostly just to see if you crit or not, to be honest. Because, like
fair.
you say, it's 1 per turn. So we'll assume you get 6 bullets. Now,
Beautiful. And this is like the business district. I love it.
Okay, that's random then. Okay. All 6 of them have the black credit cards in them.
Okay, so 6.
They're the good ones, right? If I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And
huge credit limit. Got it. Who wants to go shopping?
Alright, I'm just doing some quick.
No worries. Kind of sprung this on you because we came to the rich part of town and I was like, ooh, hold on. This is perfect for me. Wolfgang's buttering everybody up. Like, this is beautiful.
That didn't work, did it?
No. There's a space between the 20 and the D, that's why.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Collectively, you find $1,000, give or take $10.
10.
I think
I like
over
that.
six very, very rich wallets. Cool enough. All right. Happy with that. Your tracker will continue up past the Bethnal Green tube station, and it will go around some of the, I don't know what you call them, like in Spaghetti Junction area in the middle. Excuse me, and then head up towards the northeastern part of the city.
If it's 4 of them, there's a clover. Otherwise, it's just...
You guys have weird,
We do.
wild fucking...
It is a train wreck, straight up. There's no denying that we failed here. Like, that's
got, like,
it.
the Michigan U-turn.
Yeah, right. Like,
Nothing
you're
we
on a
have is as
highway
bad as
and
them,
you-
though, with the magic roundabout. Let's be real.
Magic Roundabout is horrific. I've had to drive on that several times. It's horrible. If you don't know what that is, it's 5 roundabouts in a roundabout. Like, literally 5 mini roundabouts in a circle, like basically on a big fucking roundabout. Not nice.
And isn't the big
Give
main
me
one going the
anxiety.
opposite direction?
Because
Yeah.
of the way it works.
No, thank you.
If you drive it correctly, you can summon Satan.
You're not wrong.
I will relate to the group the motion of the trackers.
Okay. Essentially, the van, like, after about, it's gonna take it about an hour and 15, hour and 20 to get up to where it's going. But it is gonna take a route all the way up past the Navy base, and then kind of like double back on itself and come to essentially like a property that rubs up against the boundary of the naval base, into some an area where there's some older, maybe disused military warehouse areas within the compound, that kind of thing. But it will be like way up in the north of the compound itself. But it will stop. Essentially, for your benefit, you're looking at this area.
Okay.
dang.
It's way up there.
We need a boat. That's what we fucking need. Holy cow. All right.
I mean, you can
Let's-
get there by car, but
We don't need to breathe. We just go underwater.
Yeah.
yeah, you're not affected by running water. You're good. But yeah, it's an area where, now that you sort of see it, it's away from the regular military base activities enough to not be a problem. Plus, there's not much around, so they're very isolated where they are, which is both good and bad, in that you can see what's coming and you won't be disturbed. So, if you were to take someone for interrogation purposes, there's no one around here to hear you, and equally you've got good line of sight, or sight lines to...
Where we left the bar, if we were only staying there for an hour.
Yep. Well, it took you like a bit of time to get to the bar as about the same.
I mean, let's go pay him a visit, right? Like, we know where they're at.
We could wait until they leave and scope it out too.
Yeah, no, we could. I don't know. I kind of just want to off these guys, you know. Like, I don't even want to let them get away.
I mean, I'm always ready to fight, so it's no big deal to me.
I assume we're out of the bar now, right?
Yes, hopefully we are just us now.
Okay. Just sitting by the river talking shit.
Yeah.
You're very close to the river. So I think.
Or as flipping IDs, like driver's licenses, into the river.
Yeah, I've got to come up with 6. Oh, you're not keeping any of them? Okay, good.
Wait, Kore, wait,
No.
wait. We might need one.
Okay, I'll keep one.
We might need a scapegoat.
Need one name? Alright. Are you keeping a male or a female?
Doesn't matter. I'll keep whichever one had the most money in it.
Harold Kane. Pessimistic politician.
C-A-I-N or
Yep.
a different spell?
C-A-I-N.
Okay.
Male, 27.
Wow, young for a politician.
Yep. Fresh face.
Interesting.
One of those, like, he's 27, but never able to grow a beard in his life types.
The type that would play up the boy next door vibe for his campaigns?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Alright. Well,
Probably won't come to that, but you never know.
before we get into anything too heavy with the military types, is there anything else you want to do?
Not personally.
Kore, just as she's flipping the IDs out, all of a sudden just holds up 6 fucking black MasterCards and $1,000, says, anybody want to go shopping?
Oh, wow. Cha-ching.
I just love the, oh wow.
Like they're good because you guys can use each other's credit cards and shit, right? Like your rules
I
are
can
very,
figure it
very
out.
special.
Technically, yeah.
Credit
you can
cards are
tap
easy.
It, run as credit, and
Yeah.
no one. Yeah. For debit to get cash back, you need a PIN number to know.
But for credit cards,
Credit.
tap and go, baby. Tap and go.
Yep.
Spend limit on them at all?
There can
Sure.
Your credit limit according to how good your credit is.
Oh no, like for like.
Oh, for a single
there
purchase?
are some.
Not usually.
There are some banks that do require a daily limit, so
Yeah.
Okay.
that's an issue working in retail.
So
sometimes.
it entirely depends on the bank.
Okay. Good to know. Ours was during COVID. It used to be 30 quid, give or take
Oh,
40
Jesus.
bucks. Before you
That's
had to
disgusting.
like put a pin in and stuff, but
Hmm.
now it's over 100. So give or take.
If anything, there's a
120.
minimum requirement. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that, but
You know, as long as you run it as credit, who cares?
okay. Well, before we get into like hefty combat or any random stuff with Valkyrie, I think I might wrap things up. Makes sense. Come back strong next session with a full coterie. Not that Professor Thompson that good in a scrap, but at least that was better than he was after a little bit of butt kicking from Edith. But yeah, I think I'll wrap things up there for today. And
No, you guys are good? Okay, I'll put these back.
just put them into the system. You get
little pack rat.
all right. Well, that is going to be it for today's session. Just a quick reminder, you guys, drop me a DM from the table as to who you would like for the session beat. For those of you who are either watching live or if you're watching this after the effect, leave a comment below who you think deserves a beat from the community, and make sure it's in the comments below, not in the chat that is on the side, and we'll ensure that beat is given to the person who gets the most votes as well. That is going to be it for today. We will be back on Friday. Hopefully we should have enough people to run the game. fingers crossed, with more Out of the Abyss shenanigans. I believe there are some giant stone connections to be made, as well as some travel to... Who's traveling to Neverlight Grove?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll be back on Friday. Until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy,